Barack Obama will be in Harrisonburg on Tuesday. On Sunday in Staunton, former Navy Secretary John Dalton was in town to talk with volunteers at the Staunton call center for Obama.
Our nominee, Barack Obama, is the most qualified from the standpoint of being a true visionary and the person that has the ability to unite our country and bring parties together and to bring the disparate groups together so that we can move our country forward. And I think he's shown that, demonstrated that by his work with leaders of the Republican Party such as Senator Chuck Hagel, Colin Powell. I'm sure you're aware of his significant endorsement last Sunday. Dick Lugar he's worked with. So I think he has the ability to bring us together and lead our country and also restore our position in the world. At no time in my life has our position in the world deteriorated to the point that it is today. The bad judgments that we've made with respect to international policy and just the way we've treated other countries from the standpoint of, you know, we don't participate in the global climate initiatives or things of that nature. We sort of, it's been my way or the highway. And Barack Obama has the ability to restore our relationship with other countries in the world. And I think when we think about this election, the one issue that, or the one quality that separates the two candidates, in my opinion, is the issue of judgment. And when you compare the judgment of Barack Obama with that of John McCain, to me it's clear that we want to have Barack Obama as our president. Let me mention just a couple of things. First of all is the war in Iraq. Everybody in 2003, was rallying behind the president and moving toward this war in Iraq. But Barack Obama thought, he did his homework, didn't believe there were weapons of mass destruction, thought that this war was not necessary, and he had both the courage and the ability to stand firm and speak out against it. Very few public figures were doing that at that time. So I think the judgment that he exercised with respect to the mistake that we made into going into Iraq is very significant. Secondly, each nominee has had to make one big decision since they've been the nominee of each party, and that's the selection of a running mate. When our governor of Virginia was being seriously considered to be on the ticket with Barack Obama, Karl Rove, who has been the architect for George W. Bush and a prominent Republican political advisor, was saying Tim Kaine was only mayor of Richmond, Virginia, a small city of 116 on the ratings around the country, and then he's only been governor of Virginia for less than 3 years. Now, compare that record to the selection that John McCain made, and I think that the fact that Barack Obama selected Joe Biden, someone who's been chairman of the Judiciary Committee, chairman of the Foreign Relations Committee, and clearly is qualified to step in should something terrible happen and he needed to step in, he would be prepared to be president of the United States. And that's just simply not the case on the other side.
Joining Dalton at the event was retired Vice Admiral Kevin Cosgriff, who joined Dalton actually afterwards in making phone calls with the volunteers to call center.
The other thing that Senator Obama has, and it's clear, is that ability to bring people together. And no one nation should be trying to do things alone. In fact, it just doesn't work. And having a unifier, having people that will invest in alliances and work with our friends and work with international organizations where our leadership is absolutely indispensable is the sort of vision that I think we seek in this country. And the world, frankly, is going to depend on us. The whole world's in the same financial mess we're in, with a few exceptions. And it's not just going to find its way out. It's going to have to be led out of that. And I think in the international arena, the domestic arena, and the Virginia arena, Senator Obama is that man. And the Obama-Biden team are that team. Having been gone for a year and a half and come back to to a country that's fortunately energized by this election, but also has been hammered by the credit and stock market crash. Unemployment's up 2 to 2.5 times higher in Virginia than it was when Bush took office. Home values are down. Most of us, such wealth as we may have, is in our home, and that's been eroded, and we have to earn that back. So the economic plan, the empowerment of the middle class, that is at the core of Senator Obama's plan is where we need to go. So this is change. This is significant. He's the guy. I'm glad I could say it after 37 years, publicly say who I support, and it's Senator Obama. So.
For more information on the event on Tuesday in Harrisonburg at the JMU Convo Center, go to AugustaFreePress.com to learn more about how you can attend that event. Details are that the event starts at 5:15 p.m. You're advised to get there around 3:15 when the doors open, but you're also advised to RSVP. Go to the Barack Obama website for more information there. We have all the information, though, at AugustaFreePress.com. Reporting for the Augusta Free Press, I'm Chris Graham.